is to try and get the planning of homework to be more sophisticated, much more structured and organized.
The other thing is that homework tends to be seen as being an individual activity. But if you see homework as being social and cultural in nature, then you're going to set different types of homework for students. If you believe this, then you're probably going to emphasize more collaborative learning. You're probably going to emphasize the fact that students need some assistance with their homework from parents and other people, rather than just the idea of students sitting at home in isolation doing their homework.
Listen to the recording. Okay. School homework, the bane of many households, has been carefully studied by a pair of Australian academics who found that homework for young primary school children is of little or no value when it comes to academic achievement. Rachel Garman spoke to those authors, Richard Walker and Professor Mike Horsley, about their views.
I realize there is a lot of disagreement, but the consensus findings will be that homework is not very beneficial for primary school kids. You know, there are very limited benefits for junior high school students and only reasonable benefits for senior high school kids. Thinking about the effects of the involvement of parents in homework, where parents are over-controlling or interfere in their kids' homework activities, then that's clearly not beneficial, is it? But where parents essentially try to provide guidance, then that situation is beneficial for students. Not many parents actually do this. They tend to take control, but if they can take a backseat, then this supports their kids' autonomy rather than them being interfering and controlling.
Well, despite the research showing overall that homework is of limited value for young children, it didn't discourage the value of homework in children. For example, it said that it helps to develop other skills such as managing the time and setting and completing tasks.
Yes, but the fact is that the quality of the homework that is set is more important than the quantity. We think that there's probably too much homework, which is basically just practicing and repeating the work done in the classroom.
I think that this is valuable because it's aimed at teachers and parents as well as students. I suppose in essence it proposes a rethink of homework, doesn't it?
Yes. For example, it suggests that teachers should develop a homework curriculum. That is, when the teachers are planning a unit of work, they should probably plan homework at that time. Homework is often an add-on. So, one of the things that we hope to achieve is to try and get the planning of homework to be more sophisticated, much more structured and organized.
The other thing is that homework tends to be seen as being an individual activity. But if you see homework as being social and cultural in nature, then you're going to set different types of homework for students. If you believe this, then you're probably going to emphasize more collaborative learning. You're probably going to emphasize the fact that students need some assistance for their homework from parents and other people, rather than just the idea of students sitting at home in isolation doing their homework.
presentation on heating problems and solutions for them. Read the question below, then listen to the extract and choose 4 of the options, A to G, which are correct. You will hear the recording twice.
Hello, I'm mpeg4, working at Heatwell, an up-and-coming heat-making company in New Delhi. Do you know where your insulation gaps are? As the winter months arrive and much of northern India braces itself for icy weather, we take to the streets to let homeowners know exactly where their heating expenses are escaping. We provide suggestions about how to make your homes more energy efficient. We drive around as many streets as possible, taking pictures of people's homes in our SUV, equipped with infrared cameras, heat tracking whatever homes are visible on both sides of the street. The photos give a quick assessment of each structure's thermal envelope and highlight areas where heat is escaping into the outside air. It's lots of colour ranging from black, coldest, to purple, orange and yellow, which is the hottest. The images can be used as a thermal map to prioritise areas that need extra insulation, usually around windows, eaves and spaces between floors. The images are then processed on the company's software and stored on a secure server. Homeowners can then type in their addresses to see if their homes have been covered and get a free assessment. Heatwell can then recommend the local insulation companies, window installers, etc. that can provide fittings to help plug the gaps. The only challenge that we face is the concern for privacy expressed by the people. But we with Heatwell insist that our cameras cannot see through walls or windows. So it's impossible to see people or objects inside the buildings. Also, the images are stored on a secure server, and homeowners can also opt out of the program and have the photos deleted at their request. It can be proved that about 50% of household energy waste results from breaches in a home's heat envelope. The company estimates that residential buildings can easily save 37,000 to 75,000 rupees per year.
Listen to the recording again.
Hello, I'm mpeg4, working at Heatwell, an up-and-coming heat-making company in New Delhi. Do you know where your insulation gaps are? As the winter months arrive and much of northern India braces itself for icy weather, we take to the streets to let homeowners know exactly where their heating expenses are escaping. We provide suggestions about how to make your homes more energy efficient. We drive around as many streets as possible, taking pictures of people's homes in our SUV, equipped with infrared cameras, heat tracking whatever homes are visible on both sides of the street. The photos give a quick assessment of each structure's thermal envelope and highlight areas where heat is escaping into the outside air. It lots of colour ranging from black, coldest, to purple, orange and yellow, which is the hottest. The images can be used as a thermal map to prioritise areas that need extra insulation, usually around windows, eaves and spaces between floors. The images are then processed on the company's software and stored on a secure server. Homeowners can then type in their addresses to see if their homes have been covered and get a free assessment. Heatwell can then recommend local insulation companies, window installers, etc. that can provide fittings to help plug the gaps. The only challenge that we face is the concern for privacy expressed by the people. But many that Heatwell insist that our cameras cannot see through walls or windows, so it's impossible to see people or objects inside buildings. Also, the images are stored on a secure server, and homeowners can also opt out of the program and have the photos deleted at their request. It can be proved that about 50% of household energy waste results from production in a home's heat engine. The company estimates that residential buildings can easily save 37,000 to 75,000 EPs per year.
Someone talk about things that irritate them on daily roads. These disturbances are listened to the speaker and confused disturbances in one or two words only. User will come twice. An average Indian road is an irritating place to be in. Be it a biker, a truck driver, a car owner, a cyclist, a scooter, or a maneuver pedestrian. It is a path full of uncertainty, dangers, and at times, unintended convenience. Today, I want to discuss what is it that irritates me the most when I'm on the road. I'm sure I will get a fair share of people supporting me on this. Honking, and too much of it at that, is a problem. A big one. In India, people often think that they will clear a traffic jam simply by honking their horns. Does not happen. What happens instead is high blood pressure for some, road rage for others, and frustration for the rest. If there are any left, they simply turn up the volume. I think the last ones are the smartest and get home first. Why are people so obsessed with the high beam headlights? I will never know. And to be sure, I never use high beam myself. See, high beam has its uses. On a highway with high-speed traffic and one-way roads, it is the only way to drive. But in cities, with weather roads, as in Delhi, Mumbai, and some other cities, it is a nightmare. In fact, it is criminal to use hygiene, or should at least be. Rearview mirrors have a purpose and are supposed to be used. Pity we don't realize that. Out of laziness or sheer callousness, I'm yet to figure out. The number of cars on the road who never bother putting into use the rare side view mirrors is incredible. You don't need University of Cambridge research to prove that. Simply roam around the city and casually note the number of cars with a folded side view mirror, or those without one at all. Somehow to me, a rare side view mirror is more useful than a normal rear view mirror. It helps you reverse and also when you wish to change lanes. And yet, people don't use it. Shame, shame. And now the bikers. They are a bunch of crazy people. They zigzag around, sometimes appear in front of you out of nowhere, and at times disappear too without warning. And in India, there are so many of them. So, they make my life hell. But what is it with the SUV though? You are big, you are spacious, you are frightening.